Hello, everybody. It's Adrian Henson here. I want to follow up again on my self-learning program. Look, I want to put forward the ideas to parents that there is no real stress associated with signing up for these self-learning programs. There are two options. Look, I've been in teaching for over 40 years. I've worked internationally in Singapore, Kuwait, Bahrain. I've worked in the UK. I was deputy head. I have been working with students for a long time. And I am their support system in this particular program about uh, being able to learn GCSE English language in three of the boards, which can be Eduqas, WEGEC, Pearson Edexcel and AQA. Predominantly, a lot of my work is AQA. And there are two options that parents can look at on the page at the end of this video. You've got a link to the pricing plans that are only £60 a month. Now, you think about that in the big picture of things. That is an investment that actually allows a lot of students who cannot afford tuition to enter the tuition arena. Look, I see myself as someone who can boost confidence in students. I can help them build confidence in themselves. Let's be honest that when students are revising for their GCSE English programs and their maths and their core subjects, they have to do that on their own. When they go into the exam, they have to do that on their own. There's no one there to support them. So building the skill of self-learning with a support system, which is what I can give to students, is absolutely imperative. I will always be on hand. I will not be doing a one-to-one tuition live as we are speaking like this on an actual call on a video here, but I will actually produce a video where we do a walkthrough out at the end of a month of tuition to see how the student is doing. So a lot of it is personalized and individualized. I actually see myself at this moment in time as more of a coach. When you, obviously I'm a teacher by profession and I've had classes and thousands of students over the years, but when I'm doing tuition, I can actually now spend a lot of time and progressing the students' abilities much more quickly, because I can focus on one thing without distraction and make sure that the focus is fully there. And remember, this package includes the full marking ability that I have as an examiner that can actually go through mark schemes and make sure that I'm giving the full accurate marking of their work with full feedback. And also, not only that, I will produce model answers for the questions that they've done. So they will get all of this in the package. And what are the benefits of it? Well, to be honest, if students don't read, they're not going to be able to do English anyway. You know, if you're going to, you want to get your GCSE, you cannot avoid reading, and you have to learn how to read with focus. But I will teach how students can structure their focus and structure their answers based on their focus. Everything in English is based on evidence, and it's based on what's in the text. Students have a very high level skill to attain when they analyze text. They have to be able to give an opinion about what they think is going on and why the writer is doing certain things, but they have to back it up with evidence. So these things are all the areas that I will work on with your children. I don't want you to be worried. This is not meant to add stress. There's no massive commitment. And as I've said before, you can cancel after the first month. If you're not happy, you cancel it. But I have been doing this for some time, and a lot of students are benefiting from it. I feel there's a big gap. There are a lot of students that just cannot afford one-to-one tuition. And I want to help that area. This is a genuine help. It also makes sure that those students get the opportunities. So don't be afraid to get in touch and commit to this. it's not a massive commitment. If you don't like it, you can cancel it at any time. But I know once the student gets involved in this approach with support like this, then they will progress and they will get good grades. It's important now that students aim, if they're at grades 3 and 4, that you want to get them up to, 5 minimum, but 6 and above. Look, it's not all about getting grade 9. This is a nonsense. At the end of the day, you want to get a decent grade which takes your children into the next phase of their study or their careers or their apprenticeships or their university, whatever it is. And this is something I can help with. So if you think this is a worthwhile video and it's giving you some kind of motivation to get involved, please like the video, and you can subscribe to my channel because I have lots of tuition videos and moments on my channel, but also look at the links at the end and start clicking on those and seeing how that helps you to get this going now. Time goes by quickly, and I know that we're coming up to the summer break, and the last thing that students and your children are thinking of is more work. But look, the best students are the students that do 1 hour a week, even in the holidays, on going over their subjects and building this kind of habit of doing that. You have plenty of time to chill out, have fun, and whatever else. So don't think that you're committed to long days, long hours working. But if you're going to achieve anything, like at any sport, the more you put in, the more you get out. There's lots of people out there that love their sport and they will give 100% focus on it. You have to do the same with GCSE English. All right. So if you like this, please get in touch and start clicking below. All right. Take care. Thank you very much.